Hi everyone, Craig Symons here from Stahl Sava Industries. Today I'd like to go over some of the basic fittings that are used with mechanical cable. A lot of the questions that we get when building custom cable assemblies is a request for a crimp fitting. And the crimp speaks more to the operation that's being performed and less to what the cable assembly needs to do. So to dive right into some of the fittings that we offer and gain a better understanding of how we can custom build what's needed, I'll show you the first one, which is the cable eyelet. This is the most common fitting used with mechanical cable. It's available in plated steel or stainless steel in a number of different sizes, both for the cable as well as for the pinhole that's required for your application. Cable is simply inserted into the cavity here and pressed into place. Operation can be completed on the other side in a matter of seconds. The next fitting I'll show you is the ball end plug. The ball end plug is made of brass. It can be installed with a crimping tool or with a press. These are most commonly used in applications where a cable stop is needed. Prototypes are also very common because of its ease of use with a hand tool. Cable is simply inserted and either pressed or crimped, and the operation is complete. For larger cable, you can use a straight plug. Straight plug is very similar to the ball end plug, just larger. Okay. Both items, when they're made using a press, will have a hexagonal shape when complete, but when provided in bulk, will be cylindrical. For applications where your cable will need to be adjusted, a threaded plug is very common. Threaded plugs are available in brass, plated steel, or stainless steel, depending upon the specifics of your application. Thread lengths can vary, thread type can vary as well. And after the cable is installed, the cable can be adjusted when needed. Next is the ball. The ball is also very common. Ball fittings are available in brass, plated steel, or stainless steel in a number of different sizes, some of them near microscopic. As shown here in the bag, I believe there are 3 of them, if you can see those. Ball fittings are very common for use when a stop is needed. Ball is inserted and rotary swaged and given that spherical shape, which is not shown here in its before swage state. In cases where the full breaking strength of the cable is needed, a similar fitting, the ball and shank, can be used. You can see that they're almost identical in appearance until I uncover the neck of the shank on the ball and shank fitting. The addition of the shank allows the fitting to grab hold of a larger section of the cable and give as much as the full breaking strength of the cable when it's installed properly onto the bare cable. Next one up is the loop sleeve. Loop sleeve in a lot of ways is used similarly to the eyelet because of the way it's installed onto the cable. It does have other advantages though. With the use of the loop sleeve, the cable is fed through the fitting twice and crimped down. If a tag or some other product needs to be attached to the cable, it can also be fed through the cable before the loop is applied. In cases where there's a concern about a choke point on the cable or the distribution of weight through the loop, you can add a thimble. Thimbles are available for a number of sizes of cable, and before the loop sleeve is crimped into place, the thimble is just applied like so. The loop sleeve is crimped down, and there's no longer a concern due to the weight distribution. Loop sleeves are available in aluminum, brass, zinc-plated copper, and stainless steel. Next fitting I'll show you is the turnbuckle. Turnbuckles are very similar to the threaded plug, but the threading is actually on the inside of this product here. These are available in brass and are usually used with the threaded plug as well. Having them installed on opposite ends of the cable, for example, or having a threaded plug or some sort of threading on your product, allows for adjustment to the cable. But one big change from the threaded plug to the turnbuckle is that the turnbuckle can spin freely on the end of the cable without the cable needing to rotate. With the threaded plug, the cable and the threaded plug rotate together. Other turnbuckles are available, such as this brass turnbuckle here, which has an eyelet fitting on one side where a cable can make a loop, or on the other side where a threaded plug can be applied directly to the cable and still allow for the cable to be adjusted as needed. And that's a good overview of the fittings that we offer. Go to savacable.com for a complete list of our products. Find us anywhere on social media. Any ideas or questions, leave in the comments. And don't forget, we have a complete machine shop here to custom manufacture any fittings that you might require. Thanks.